Hello everyone, my name is Cathril and today we're here for episode 26 of Let's Play Factorio. And you might have noticed in the previous episodes I had some audio issues and that all had to do because I inserted a mute button on the ins button on my keyboard, the 0. And when I was limiting certain inserters, I pressed the ins button and my audio dropped. So a couple of episodes had that issue, and I removed the key now, so hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. But we never know. So today, or better said, I did some improvements in the base between episodes. I went ahead and installed everywhere in my buffer system passive provider chest, so we can see how much iron and how much copper we have in store. And that is 253k iron plates and 231k copper plates, so we have quite a big buffer there. But today we're going to set up a solar build, because we're having power issues and I don't want to add more steam engines. They do require a lot of coal, and since there isn't much coal to be found in the real close area, we have to go quite far, and that's kinda the issue right now, because we're expanding quite fast and achieving barely nothing, and I really want to get to power armor Mark II, because like we all know, that's the best armor. So I'm going to make some assembling machines. Let's pick up some more of these, and that should be enough. Let's get some iron, and then we're going to start setting up a solar build and also a accumulator build. So we're going to be building two builds, and it's fairly simple actually. And let's move it a little bit down. And 4, 6, 7, 8 on each side. I want two belts in the middle, because they require steel, electronic circuits and copper plate. So we have a dedicated belt for circuits, and we have a combined belt for steel and copper. And as you can see, I'm building quite a few, and that is because we're going to need them later on in the game as well. Like we all know, it's going to be a Megabase, so make it big, otherwise go home. And yeah, so we have a combined belt of steel and copper, and we're going to have a combined belt, or a fully belt for circuits. Well, the first belt I'm going to hook in is circuits. It's quite easy to attach that belt, and the other one shouldn't be a big problem either. Let me see, let's do it there, and then take an underground belt a little bit further like this, and this one is going to hook in here like that. That one is going like that, and this is going to be copper. As simple as that. And we have all the required items for a solar build. So we're going to place power poles first. That should give them power. Then we can start putting in the inserters, and we're gonna need a couple of red ones as well. Let's do the out one as well straight away. And it looks like we're going to be short on inserters. No, I had a couple of spare ones in my inventory. That's nice. So like this. Let's place those. Let's make a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, going to use a lot of them. These solars. And the next thing we're going to need are accumulators. And we're going to build them quite close with the batteries and such. And instead of all the other items, they don't use much more, so it's quite easy to set it up. So let's put a box there, and let's say I need a passive provider, so we'll need some steel, and I do need red circuits for that. So hopefully there are some red circuits on the belt. As you can see, we still have the plastic line running, and I decided to leave that one for now because we are already putting so much stress on the bots. They all have jobs to do, so we definitely are in need of more bots. Let's make a couple more providers. So yeah, we need so many more bots, and for now we'll go ahead and say let's do 800 solar panels. I want them to build 800 straight away, and that is because we are able to stamp it down 4 times, the solar build that I'm going to use. And hopefully that is enough. I have a nice blueprint for it. I have to make it and copy it in, but I will do that after the episode. The next thing that we are going to set up is a build for accumulators, and again I need quite a few things. Let's go ahead and go for the research for power armor. So we need efficiency modules for it. And that's the most important thing, I guess. So I want to set up those also as fast as possible. That power pole is in the way. And I disconnected the whole build. Great. Put that one there. This one here. And problems are fixed. And let me say, let's do the exit lane there. So that is our limit. And as for the accumulators, we're going to need the same setup, but they only take iron plates and batteries. So we'll have only one lane coming in. It's going to be shared with iron and with batteries. That will save a little bit of space. Let's set up power. And as you can see, these builds are nice and fast, so it can be easily done in one episode. And hopefully we can start placing some. I guess not. I guess that's something we are going to do in the next episode, but oh well. And this should give us so much pleasure. Do I have a build for those? Yes, I have. Nice. Let's pick up. Oh, my nose is itching. Ah, unbelievable. And there goes the autosave. So what do you guys think so far of the series? Are you guys missing something, or do you want to see more biter action, or what are you guys interested? I'm really curious about that. That way I can improve the series a little bit. And let's insert batteries there as well. So these are going to request batteries. And we're going to insert iron there. And they have all the necessary equipment, and we want a passive provided chest here, and we're going to limit these to, what did we say here? 800. Going to limit these on 800 as well. Although we need less accumulators, they are always serving our needs well, so there we go. We got our solar build ready, so that's nice. Also, a thing I did was extend our circuit a little bit more, so we have more coverage by our bots. What I noticed in the previous episode, they were flying straight over across, and a big part wasn't covered because we only went this way and up, and they, well, fly the directest route. So I placed a couple of more blueprints down, and we have more coverage now, so that's a good thing to have. Let's see. Next thing on our list, because we still have quite a bit of time, I want to get started on some modular builds, and by that I mean that I want to produce certain items in a modular build, which we can expand from time to time, and therefore we need, let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's put them a little bit closer, those on the outside. Like this. Limit those. Power pole in between. Passive providers there, and those there. And I want to make a blueprint out of this, so I never have to build it myself again. So now we can place it really easily, stamp it down a couple of times, and the only thing we have to do is provide the items that are not in the network yet, and at the moment that is everything, but soon that will change, because we're going to produce a couple of items ourselves. And that way we can make all that we need, and it's so much easier. Let the bots do all the work for us. And I need one more. So what do I want to make with those? Well, first of all, I want to have substations. And what I just did is copy the requirements in here. And we're going to up this a little bit, so 50 of those, 50 red circuits, and 50 of those. I want to have signals. No, I don't want to have signals here. Let's do another substation, because those are needed for our solar build. I want to make signals. And these can be a little bit higher as well. And the only thing we have to do is set the output. How many do we want? Well, these I want 200 in the network at all times. Substations I want to have 200 as well. There we go. So copy that, and those are nice. Let's place those. I want to have chain signals. Increase this number. This is going to put more stress on our bots, but eventually, when we have all the required items, it works so much better. We want to have laser turrets automated. And the biggest concern at the moment is that we have to add all the items to our network. So I have to add steel, I have to add iron. Well, iron is in the passive providers up there. We need the circuits in our network, we need copper. Circuits are there, but I want to have also somewhere in the middle of the line a inserter that takes them off. So for example, we're going to put a couple of smart inserters at the end of each line for now. And they are going to take all the items, put it in a passive provider, so we can have a certain amount of each item in the network. So we want 1,000 of those in the network. Oh, sorry guys, I had to sneeze. I had to mute the mic myself. And we want you to work if there is less than 1,000 copper. So most of the time those will be shut off. This will be the same, less than 1,000 you may work. And for you goes the same, less than 1,000 iron plates. copy, and another one there for steel. You may work if there's less than 1,000 in a network. So now all the items are being picked up at the end of the line, and they can be transported to our modular build. So I guess we'll have to end the episode here. I will get my blueprint, make sure that I have that one ready, so we can start placing some solar builds in the next episode. And you guys, let me know what you want to see more in the series, and I'll check what I can provide, of course. So for now I will say goodbye, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.